Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we are going to take a look at finally, the grand reveal for Bloom's brand new transformation. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Yes, finally, the first transformation that got revealed was Flora, then Tecna, Musa, Stella, Aisha, and then now finally on April 28th we got the reveal, the transformation drop for Bloom, and it seems like that's it. That's the whole 6 that we're gonna get. And I mean, you know what, it was really fun that they kind of did it this way, you know, like the whole transformations revealing over the course of April in the month. I thought it was a really nice way to kind of like keep us engaged but still like let us, you know, be excited for like the next one to drop. So I thought that was really a smart move on their part, you know. And I do wonder, like, okay, like what's next? What are they gonna do next? Maybe another trailer, or maybe it'll be like a little spot for the tricks. I don't know. Let's see. Roxy apparently is also in the reboot, but I don't think they're gonna reveal her right away. I think maybe she'll be a like Easter egg, or maybe like at the end of season 1 we'll get to see her revealed, and then she'll play a bigger part in the second season of the reboot. So weird to think about, because technically that would be the 10th season. Oh my god. So, like the reboot season technically is the 9th season, and then oh my god, anyway. But yeah, Bloom's transformation is now. Again, what's next, I'm not sure, but again, the series is dropping on Netflix in the fall of this year, so that's what we do know. But fall is still a couple months away, so again, I do wonder, like, what will they do next to keep us engaged? I wonder, I guess maybe the dolls will get revealed. Guess we'll have to wait and see, but at least for now, you know, we do have Bloom's transformation to break down, obviously. And then I was also thinking of doing a whole video just ranking all 6 of these new fairy transformations, because I do think it's, you know, a lot of people have been talking about them, and a lot of people have different opinions, and it's quite shocking, because I think for me, some of my favorites are not some of other people's favorites that I've seen. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see me do a video like that. I will anyway. But yeah, what are your favorites down below? Let me know. Okay, so it starts off with the cosmos. I guess we're in the cosmos here in the galaxy. It looks like there's just many stars. You can see here many colors, very pretty. And then we zoom into a heart-shaped flame orb here. Again, so cute. And then out of the orb, we see Bloom appear. Look at her. I guess she just woke up from her little nap, hibernation or whatever. I don't know. She's so cute here. Then she stretches, and then she actually takes the flame from the heart into her, and then she starts to shoot flames out of her hands, you know, and then she flies off, twirls around here, many different poses. We even get like a superhero pose here. Very cool. And then obviously she is wearing her bodysuit here before she officially transforms. We can see here she starts to get the transformation with the hands first, with her little sleeveless gloves, and then she gets the rasp appear on her. Here's her top, and then of course we can see here it appear on the bottom piece as well. It's like she's wearing shorts, I believe, and like a little skirt. Really cute combination, and we can see her boots as well. The combination of, you know, the pink to the light blue, dark blue, you know, that kind of gradient. I think it's okay. I'm not really sold on like the pink for me right now. I'm not sure if I love it on this outfit, but it's cute. You know, I do like the boots, and the little overskirt, I think, is a cute nod to her, you know, original design. Then she does get her ponytail as well, really adorable, and then she flies off again, twirls around. Again, the visuals of the background is really stunning to me. And then she actually, as she's flying around, she is forming a heart, and she looks back, and then she's like, I guess somehow these flames, they start to actually, you know, dissolve and create butterflies instead. And so that's a really nice way of kind of like bringing both life and, you know, fire into one, because, you know, fire brings destruction, but also here, I guess it brings butterflies. So that really cute. Okay, yin yang, I see. Really adorable. Bloom is looking at the butterflies in awe. And then we got the close-up of her eye here. And also we can see a better look at her freckles. Yeah, I think those are freckles, right? So I love that little touch. Honestly, the it looks really gorgeous. Like I think the animation looks really gorgeous here on the close-ups, the eyelashes, the hair, the pupils. I mean, look at that iris, right? It looks gorgeous. We actually zoom in to her eye even more, where we see the reflection of her, where she's doing her little, poses here with the full-on outfit now, and then she gets her wings with the butterflies twirling around her, and the wings look really nice. They look maybe a bit too similar to Aisha's, I would have to say. The design is very similar between those two characters, but they're still nice. They're blue, and then we can see a better look at her top, which I'm not sure if I'm sold on her little braids here, and also her like little asymmetrical sleeve shoulder thing. I'm not sure if I'm loving that. It's just kind of like a bit off. It looks maybe a bit unfinished. But if it's done on purpose, then okay, cool. Just to me, I think I would have preferred it to be like on both sides, like both shoulders. I don't know why, but yeah, that and the braids, I'm not sold on. But yeah, the facial expression here looks amazing. Again, she looks so sweet. And then we can see here she flies off again, and then we get her final pose, which is her shooting more flames out of her hands continuously. Like she has a lot of flame power to give. Apparently, she's very strong. So yeah, that was basically her transformation. I thought it was nice overall. Like I do like her complete look, but yeah, the pink I'm not sold on. I wish there was less pink for her outfit here, and I wish her wings were a bit more distinct in the shape that they are. They do feel too similar to Aisha's wings shape. I think for me, ideally each wing pair would be unique to every character, but aside for that, again, the ponytail is nice, but I'm not loving the braids, and maybe the bangs could have been a bit different. I do wish that she would have had a little tiara or something included, because I am missing that. Yeah, that was Bloom's transformation. Again, I thought it was really fun overall. I'm not sure if I'm quite sold on her brand new fairy look as a whole. I know that Bloom has had pink accents in her fairy forms in future transformations, but her original fairy look, Charmix, season 1, season 2, that was mainly blue. And I do think the kind of like monochromatic look for all of the girls, it played really well, because of course, as we all know, WINX Club was not just a animated show for kids, but it was also a brand for toys, marketing. So I think it was a very good kind of way to teach kids, like, oh, what color relates to which character, orange, Stella, blue, Bloom, green, Aisha, Flora, pink, Musa, red, so on, right? So it's like it was very easily indistinguishable, right? The characters with the color schemes, and then in the future seasons, the color schemes became more, experimental, like with other accent colors mixed in. But overall, every character has always had majorly like one color associated to them, and again, I think that's just very smart. It goes back to marketing and just like making sales, obviously, because kids relate to what color character, it all plays a part. So I think, with this new reboot version of Bloom, her having more pink right off the bat, it's not a bad thing, but I do think it kind of takes away from like the blue and the color, and I don't know, I kind of wish also maybe she would have had like a little tiara or a diadem, on her as a head accessory, but no, she has a ponytail, and then like she has beads in the braids. I don't know if I'm sold on the braids. I don't know why, but they just look kind of weird. It just reminds me of like I don't know, like some people have like this, like a rat's tail, like in a back, like some guys, I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but like I've seen it in movies and stuff where it's like, oh, like a weird, like braid in the back of the head, and the two braids on the side of her hairstyle. It kind of reminds me of like those weird braids out of nowhere. Just like the structure of it, I don't know, it just looks kind of off. And then the beads also, like, I guess maybe they were trying to pull in more references from like future fairy transformations, Enchantix, Believix, because you know Bloom does have a couple of twists or braids in her Believix form, I believe, right? In Enchantix too, so many girls have the like random braids, but I think it translates differently from 2D to 3D, and I think in this 3D version, I don't know why, but the sizing of the braids is just, maybe they're too fake, maybe they're too like big, and maybe the beads just don't help out. But yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred like a little tiara instead, to obviously call back to her, you know, season 1 little golden tiara. I just think it kind of added to her, you know, being the special one, you know, like Bloom is the chosen one, you know, like she gets a tiara, you know, right? It's kind of like it was a cute little tie-in, you know, but I still think, you know, like Blue, it's all there, you know, the weird asymmetrical like one shoulder thing, like okay, cool. Yeah, the bangs I'm okay with, they look cute, and then you know the wings look maybe a bit too similar to Aisha's wings, yeah, you know, but okay, whatever. And then the boots, I do love the boots. It's kind of funny that they're all wearing boots basically that go up to like over knee boots, except for Flora has like short boots on, and so I do wonder like why not just give Flora some high socks and the short boots. But no, now she looks out of place because everyone else literally has like high boots, over knee boots, and or socks that go over the knees, except for again Flora. She has like short boots on, and I just, yeah, kind of weird. I don't know, doesn't have to matter that big of a deal, right? It you know, but still it makes her kind of like stick out, you know, like she's the one with short boots. It's like, what? Why only Flora? Like, give her some socks or something, you know? She feels so bare, you know, compared now to the other girls. But anyway, I think overall, as a collection, as a whole, as a group, they do look cohesive, and I think that's what they wanted. You know, they wanted all 6 to look very cohesive in color stories and also in style and designs. Not too specific, you know, not too different, but still different enough to have their signature touch. But you know, still readable as a group, you know, they are a unit, you know, WINX, they are a unit, right? So it makes sense. I think Bloom, cute. Again, my ranking, I'm not sure, it's definitely like different now from when I first saw Flora's transformation and, you know, Musa's, Tekna's. Yeah, it's different now. I'm not sure who's my favorite, but Bloom is definitely up there. I think she had a lot to do in her transformation, you know, like the flame heart, that was a cute touch. Although I do wish that maybe like a dragon would have appeared somewhere. I thought that would have been a cool, you know, reference, and obviously maybe they will still, you know, it will play a part in a season, but just maybe not in her transformation. Yeah, the butterflies were a cute touch, and yeah, maybe I'm not quite sold on some aspects of her design, you know, her fairy form, but overall I'm pleased. They all look amazing together. Bloom looks amazing alone. I think I'm happy. I'm just excited more than ever now with to see like this new season. Like, yes, please, the dolls as well. Like, I'm dying to see the dolls, please. But yeah, what do you think of Bloom's brand new fairy transformation? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today to support our channel if you're able to. For more perks, link is down below, and of course, so you never miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. Hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.